Hi everyone. So our iPads for TLLP have finally arrived, and I've been thinking, how can we use these devices effectively in our classrooms, especially in the context of English classrooms. So I've been trying to think of methods that would make best use of the handheld nature of the iPad, the fact that we have a pen in our hands, which when you combine the digital pen with the iPad, I think you're looking for quick notations, things that allow you to move effectively from student to student, but also allow you to actually take meaningful notes in some way. So I've been thinking about this. Attached to our Outlook accounts is a tool called Forms, and what this allows us to do is to create surveys that we can share with students. But what if we don't share it with students and we just keep the survey to ourselves? So let's imagine I create a simple form that looks something like this, called observation tracking, and here I'm tracking for students with in the context of understanding a concept, and I could, pardon me. So I've identified thorough, considerable, some, limited, that sort of stuff. Or imagine here I'm tracking students' collaboration, right? So I've got the four indicators we use for learning skills. I've got the students here. And imagine I've actually populated this with the list of students in my class, the entire list of how many students. So once I am finished this, I can share it and get the link for that. And this is what the survey looks like if I were to share it with everyone else. But again, I'm just sharing it with myself. So I can walk around the room and quickly check students' understanding of a given concept, right? I can quickly check students' collaboration. John and Paul collaborated really well, at least in the early years, so let's put them there. And I can say George was satisfactory, Ringo was good. I can even go back and say, you know what, on second thought, George demonstrated considerable understanding, and I can hit submit. Okay, so what that does, if I go back here, you can see here that I've done this a couple times. I've actually done it 11 times so far. It actually tells you how many times I practiced this video too. See this option where it says open in Excel right up here. So if I were on a computer, I'd be able to open this in Excel. And what that would show me is for each question, the list of students and the number of responses that I have put in for each of those. So the number of times the student got thorough, the number of times the student got considerable. And what that means is if I go back here, I can refresh this page and do this survey again, and it would keep tallying and adding to that list. And I can even skip students if I want to. And hit submit, and it'll end up back there. There it is, response number 12. It's now been added. And so what this means is I can use one form throughout an entire semester if I wanted to track nothing but learning skills. I could have all the questions here and just go around and update my list and keep hitting send, or submit. And it'll keep tallying this spreadsheet for me throughout the semester. I can use this to track skills during literature circles, the interaction between students, the active listening, and quickly just identify those things that students have done well. And this will allow me to do this really quickly and really effectively. So I hope to show you this in person next time we're together, but please think about what other kinds of questions you might want to have here that might be facilitated by our ability to use the iPad and the pen in conjunction. Okay? Thanks for watching.